week you published a white paper around rethinking employability beyond 2020. And you mentioned 10 recommendations for universities in that paper. Now, before we get to those recommendations, which is the good stuff, I'm really interested in your thoughts around employability. It's a term that gets thrown around a lot these days, but what does it actually mean?
Well, that is the burning question, Margo. And I think, lots of us have been talking about employability, and it's poorly defined, shall I say, or defined in many different ways. I also think, certainly in the circles I've been researching and publishing in, I do note that employability is usually applied to undergraduate school leavers finishing their first degree. And this is one of the things that has to change. So employability across the lifespan. And particularly, I think it boils down to what are the factors that help us find or create meaningful paid work and keep meaningful paid work. And I think post-COVID, this is something that is a burning question across all economies, all countries, all walks of life, all industries. So I think it is the question of our time as to what kind of credential would help me find, create, or retain meaningful paid work. So I think that's what it is. I think we need to collectively, as educators, rethink what we really mean by employability. So in the paper, which we're going to talk about in a minute, I talk about the difference between employment and employability. And really, employability is the part that a provider can have most influence on.